And I am back. Part 2 of Is Being Transgender a Choice? And I know the lighting is really bad in here, but that's because these dorms suck. And it's a lot like my phone that also sucks and cuts me off. Anyway. On to what I was talking about in part 1. It's kind of like if we took out the whole idea that being transgender is anything mentally or biologically, then we're left with this extreme desire to change our bodies. And if you think that this is a choice, that, it doesn't really matter if you're right or wrong. The thing is why does it matter that we still want to be considered women or men, really? Because, it's like, if I look like a guy, it's probably gonna be really awkward if you put me in a group of girls. Just to be perfectly honest. And if I act like a guy, because that's just how I believe that my mental state is I just think like a guy. I feel like that should be what my body is. Then yeah. I mean, it's gonna be weird having conversations with women. And that creates a lot of outcast problems. And same goes for the other direction. If you put someone who looks and acts like a woman and they are mentally a woman, then you put them in a group of guys, are gonna have that same issue, social outcast. And, it's like, why does it matter that we want to change, We're not changing who we are, we're just reflecting who we really are, and we're trying to make sure we're put in the correct category because you guys want to separate gender so much. And yes, that is the social construct side of it. And while I do believe there is more to it, that is a very common belief of, it's all social construct. And a lot of it is, but not all of it. But that's a conversation for another day, I suppose. Anyhow, you put someone who acts like this gender into this gender group, you're going to have outcast problems. You're going to have people who are depressed. You're going to have people feeling suicidal because they don't fit in. And so, in order to try to, fit into the right group, basically, we're just trying to change ourselves socially and legally. And you know what? If you guys don't, why do you care what's under our clothes? It's like, hey, that's our personal crap, If we want to look like men or women, just let us. If it is a choice to be this way, then fine. Fine, you know what? Just don't tell us that we can't be this way. Because that's just our strong desires. And telling us to not want to be the other gender is like telling us that we can't like cake or something. Some people just like cake. And so yeah, that's just the whole theory of, if it's a choice,